What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today working on the concrete pad project. We're going to be pouring pad number 3 today. Hoping it doesn't rain. It's a little windy. It's not supposed to, but we'll see. So yeah, let me just go over a few things real fast. Got my gravel sand Portland here, Portland cement. I'm starting late today, which isn't ideal, but got to get this done when I have time. So it's about 1:30 right now. I'll check my phone right before I start. I'm thinking that I'm going to get this pad done the fastest today just because I have a really good setup. I think the best setup so far. So you can see I got my mixer here, got all my materials right here, and then I took one of my viewers' advice and I left this last board off so I can just kind of bring my wheelbarrow right in here, start from right there, and I can just come right in, have easy access to all that and work this way. And then once I start getting close to the end here, I can just put this final board on. Both of these forms are perfectly level and they're square, all good to go. Got my stakes in. I got 3 on each side. It should be good. I got 4 on this side actually, 3 on this side. One comment I got a lot was about vibrating the sides. So to make you guys happy today, I brought out my hammer drill. I just set it to the hammer setting so I can vibrate the sides. Normally I just take a hammer and just beat on the sides a little bit, and that gives me a good enough result, but I decided to just bring this out today just to get the best result I can. I ended up having a couple extra pieces of rebar, so I just threw them in real fast just to make that corner and edge stronger over there. I think on the rest of these pads I'm going to put more rebar in, especially on the corner pads. I think I mentioned this in the first video, but this is my mesh puller. So as you're going along, you just hook this like that and just pull up everywhere. Let's get started. One last thing before we get started, I did just put some used motor oil on the side of my forms just because I had some laying around, and that'll make the forms come off a lot easier. Forgot I had one more stake, so I'm going to throw that down at the end real fast. Start over in this corner. Just didn't get mixed. While I'm here, make some of you guys happy. Here we go. checked my phone right before I started. It said no rain for the rest of the day. Now I check my phone, it says rain starting in 20 minutes. The weather people here in Pittsburgh are the absolute worst in the country. Well, that's really frustrating. Just enough to make everything wet. It only rained for like 10 minutes. Alright guys, so it all worked out. Got this all done. Looks like the rain stopped, and it's not supposed to again, but you never know. I just cleaned up all my tools over here. All this stuff. I finished pouring this pad at 4:30, so that's 3 hours, but I took about a half-hour break because of the rain. That all set me back a good bit, so realistically I could have got this pad done in about 2.5 hours, maybe even a little bit under. And that's just pouring the concrete. That's not including all the finishing and all that stuff. But 3 done, 9 more to go. All right guys, it's the next day. So I ended up battling the rain yesterday a few times. It's really windy again today. But yesterday as I was finishing this, even though it wasn't supposed to rain, after I was pretty much all done, it started. An isolated thunderstorm came through, started pouring on this. So I came out here and covered it with a tarp, and then there was a few spots where the rain had gotten to this side, so I refinished it, and so that's why you can see the difference in the color right here. But as far as smoothness goes, it actually turned out really nice and smooth. Especially over here. This side is like perfect. It's really smooth, the way I wanted it to be. I'm thinking once this is all just fully cured, the color should all blend in really well. But I'm just gonna take these forms off now. Alright guys, so this edge turned out pretty well. You can see over here how this one turned out. I could have vibrated it with the hammer drill more, but I try to work fast, and when you're stopping to get the hammer drill, it really slows you down. But yeah, not too concerned with this side, just because more concrete's going to be here, so that'll all get filled in anyway. But you can see some of it turned out really nice all the way through, nice and solid. If you come and look over on this side turned out really good all the way through. Still got to take off that form, get that here in a second. Besides the color of the top, I think this pad actually turned out the nicest. just really sucks dealing with that rain like I did. Like I said, it really wasn't supposed to rain. I checked my phone like 10 times and the radar. Sometimes that's just how it goes. At the end of the day, this is just gonna be a floor that I'm using, so I'm really not even concerned if the color doesn't match up. If I wanted to sometime in the future, I could just put like an epoxy, you know, resin, something like that on top of all this to make it pretty if I wanted to. Not really concerned with how pretty it looks, but I am happy with how smooth that I got this one to turn out. Getting better, one pad at a time. By the time I'm done with this little project, I'll be pretty good at doing concrete. All right, guys, got that last form off. You can see over here, there's like one little spot where there's a couple little divots, but for the most part, it got all the way through really nice. Using the hammer drill definitely made this face really, really nice. Yeah, this one turned out pretty much the nicest so far. This face turned out pretty good, but there's still a couple little divots. Nothing crazy. This is where we're at so far. Got 3 pads done. Once I get this 4th one done, I'll actually have like a nice little square here again. But yeah, got my materials pretty much down pat now. For that pad I just did, it was exactly 6 bags of Portland cement, pretty much a ton of gravel, and then about 3/4 ton of sand. If you guys are enjoying this little series I'm doing, and if you like following this project, then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on the next video. Got lots of projects going on, so I'm gonna try to make as many videos as possible, stay as active as possible. If you guys think I'm crazy for taking on a project this big all by myself, then make sure you drop a big thumbs up down below. I really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, hope you have a great day. Peace.